Imagine losing everything you ever loved, your family, your honor, even your dreams, stolen by the hands of a man who laughed at your pain. This is not just a story. This is his story. The story of Arsalan. Arsalan was a simple man. He worked hard in the fields, his mother and little sister watching with pride. He dreamed of a better future, a life with the girl he loved, Haina. Their hearts were pure, their hopes endless. But then Kashif came, a wealthy businessman with shiny cars and bodyguards. He spoke with charm, promised Arsalan the world. The villagers admired him. But behind his smile was a snake waiting to strike. One night, it all fell apart. Police stormed into Arsalan's workplace. They accused him of fraud, crimes he never committed. He stood frozen, confused, as they dragged him away in handcuffs. And in the shadows, Kashif smirked. The courtroom was no different. Arsalan's mother cried. Haina wept. But Kashif sat in confidence, his lawyers crushing Arsalan's last hope. The verdict was cruel. Arsalan was sent to prison. Inside the dark cell, he broke. Nights of silence, days of hopelessness, until an old wise prisoner spoke to him. Pain can destroy you, or it can build you. Those words lit a fire in Arsalan's heart. He started to change. He trained his body. He read every book he could find. He learned the law, the game of power. He was no longer the same broken man. He was becoming something else, something stronger. Years later, Arsalan walked out of prison. His eyes were no longer filled with tears, but with fire. The first place he went was his mother's grave. He fell to his knees, crying silently, promising her that justice would be done. But the world had moved on, and so had Haina. She was forced into another marriage. Arsalan stood in the rain, heart shattered, but more determined than ever. He built a new life, a new identity. Dressed in sharp suits, he created his own business empire. Step by step, he entered the world of power. He shook hands with politicians, businessmen, and leaders. Arsalan was back. And this time, he wasn't alone. Slowly, the game turned. Kashif's projects failed. His partners betrayed him, and he didn't know why until he discovered the truth. Arsalan was behind it all. The newspapers screamed his downfall. TV channels showed his scandals. And Arsalan watched silently from his office window, calm and unshaken. But this wasn't enough. The real ending was yet to come. One night, in an abandoned warehouse, they met again. Kashif, furious, shouted, his voice echoing through the dark. But Arsalan walked closer, his eyes blazing. This was the moment he had waited for. Kashif searched, his eyes for fear. But all he saw was revenge. And then the tables turned. The police arrived, this time for Kashif. Handcuffs clicked shut on his wrists as he screamed in rage. The same cell that once held Arsalan now belonged to Kashif, broken, defeated, forgotten. As for Arsalan, he stood tall, watching the sunrise over the city. No wealth, no power. No revenge could bring back what he lost, but he had justice, and justice was enough. This was not just his story. It is the story of everyone who was broken, everyone who was betrayed, but rose again. And when the time came, gave their enemies a taste of their own poison. This is the story of betrayal, patience, and revenge.